How do you know that you slept with your friend?
Why are they not friends? So what y'all saying is y'all can easily pass it on a girl.
No. I know. If you guys want to kill his number, it is 214-206.
Wow, you really saying the number?
No, if y'all got a problem, you can add me on Twitter.
Okay, so he said, hi loves, it's your girl Morgan Sinclaire, and I'm back again for another video. This time I'm asking questions that you want to know from these guys. So we're going to get into this video. First, let's introduce themselves. So who wants to go first?
Alright.
I'm Jay Luder from Huntsville, Alabama.
Kill Sanders, Dallas, Texas.
Aaron Brown from Inglewood, California.
Cortez Long from Montgomery, Alabama. Kyla Wells from Inglewood, California.
I'm Jade from Fairview, Georgia. Yeah, like I said, I'm Morgan Sinclaire.
And you're watching Disney Channel. Look like ET phone home. Alright.
Let's get into these questions. So first question, why is it so hard for guys to communicate? Who can answer first? I want to pick it up.
I don't really think it's hard for guys to communicate. We just don't want to show our emotions because it's our gullible side. And we don't want to seem vulnerable sometimes. But sometimes you have to force us to say what you want to hear sometimes.
I wouldn't say that it's harder to communicate. It's just men aren't as inclined to communicate in the same way that women are. Y'all naturally say more words than we do. Y'all naturally prone to conversation than we are. Like, you know, this is how I have a conversation with Jalen. Hey Jalen, you good?
Yeah, I'm straight. How about you?
That's all we need to know. You feel me? I know everything from right there. You know, so it's not harder. It's just we don't do it the same way y'all do. And sometimes it can be a bit of a bad thing for us, but I wouldn't say it's harder. We just aren't as prone to communicate with as many words and stuff as y'all do.
I'm because we're not as open as y'all are about some situations.
Sometimes I do make it hard to communicate too. I ain't gonna lie. Like in the sense that sometimes y'all just talk so much and leave no room for us to say nothing. Other times y'all make it to where, I mean, if I know I feel a certain way and I already know you're gonna respond crazy, you just made me not want to say nothing. So it's like, well, I could say how I really feel. Do I really want to fight this battle? Do I really want to hear him out? Do I really want to go through X, Y, and Z? And I'm not saying that justifies keeping it in, because that's just going to lead to more stuff along the way. But if y'all could help make it more of an atmosphere that's conducive for us to communicate, y'all would probably get us to say more stuff. So, you know, communication is not just on us, it's on y'all too. If it's never an atmosphere, just like y'all gotta feel comfortable to do stuff, we gotta feel comfortable to communicate, y'all. So if y'all don't make an atmosphere in which we feel comfortable to communicate, guess what? I ain't gonna say that.
And most of the time we have to say it's going to cause an argument. So we're just going to shut up and move on to the next thing.
What do you look for in a woman?
She got to be smart. She got to have a career in mind. Because I'm not going to be the only one out here making money. It's dead. I'm just not paying for everything. It's all good. She got to love God as much as I do. You got to believe that marriage is through God and not really like a silver union type of thing.
I look for someone who's hungry about what they want to get in life. So like someone who knows what their goals are and are doing like taking the steps to get there. That's something I look for, because you know I know that I'm the same way. So having someone that's like-minded would be like pretty cool. So.
I would say I'm looking for somebody that's adventurous. I guess willing and open to do things they've never done before, or I've never done before, that I can have fun with. And at the same time, I want to be able to lay in the bed and watch a movie, and I guess that's able to be best friends at the same time as being in a relationship. And once you lose that friendship, I guess that's where everything will start going down again. So, and you gotta be smart. And you need to know what you want to do with your life. I don't want to leave that at that, but know what you want to do. Have a future in mind. Everything's not set in stone, but at least have a idea of what you want to be, what you want to do.
I say, like Ted said, a big one. She gotta love God. Not just love God, but have a relationship, like her own personal relationship with God. She also has to love herself, be secure in who she is. I would like for her to be driven, very self-aware, of course, intellectual, but also like kind of playful. Not always so serious, but also kind of about her business at the same time. I would say, have goals in mind, not just personally, but be able to like have goals for a relationship. And just be a good supporter, like not only of me, but like I said, of the relationship in general, herself. Keep good company, we only as good as the company we keep, so have good company that should keep around her. Think for herself, and I really let like other people think for her. Can't be afraid to be different, like somebody that stands out.
She gotta be able to accept me for me. I'm goofy. She gotta be able to accept that I'm friendly as well, but not to take my friendliness as flirtatious. I'm gonna end up talking to somebody just like my mom, whether I know it or not. So she gonna have to be self-driven, confident, playful, know how to switch it up, become serious, have a business mindset, know what she wants to do in life, know where she wants to go, be able to communicate problems instead of communicate problems with me, opposing to communicating problems with their friends and not letting me talk to myself. It really just depends. Because if I vibe with you, then I'm gonna talk to you. But if I don't vibe with you, I'm gonna cut you off.
I like how Aaron kind of incorporated his mom. So we're gonna ask a question that's kind of similar to this question. So we want to know, like, what type of things does it take for us to meet the family? Meet your fam, meet your mom, meet your dad, meet your cousin.
Personally, I don't think that love should have like a time.
Yeah, that's different. That's different for every dude, every couple. You feel me?
It depends. My old girlfriends, they came to baseball games. So my family was at the baseball game, so I really didn't have a choice. If you came to the game, you saw my family. So support system can become one.
I don't know what it takes to meet the family. I mean, of course, I gotta be involved with you, like seriously, and we gotta be official. Like, if we're not together, like officially together, like exclusive, all that, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever you call it, you ain't finna be nobody. Like, that should be them. And then even still, as soon as we get together, that don't mean you just finna meet my mom like the next week. One, she all the way in Dallas. I don't go back home that often. You're not finna meet her without me. My mom definitely don't come out here. So, it's fun in that time. But if I don't see, if we're not together and we're not working towards something, and I don't see this going somewhere, as in to where I think my parents or my family should know, hey, this is what I'm dealing with, you're not gonna get to meet it. But if I don't see that in you to begin with, we're probably not even gonna be together.
So this question, asking about when do they get to come home for Thanksgiving and stuff too?
I think officially means, if you want to put it like that, then introduce it like that, then honestly, why is this such a hard
You want to talk to my mom on FaceTime, if I'm on FaceTime, if we chilling, I'm on the FaceTime, she probably already gonna know about you. So she gonna want to see you regardless. But that FaceTime meeting and that in-person meeting, that's two things.
I feel like once my mom remembers your name, then it might be time.
And not the little friend.
That's your little friend sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
So
take a lot to be my mom. Like anybody can be my dad, because my dad, he just be like, oh, she look good somewhere. But my mom like sacred. So I think my mom to be a phenomenal woman. So if I don't think you're a phenomenal woman, then you're not gonna be my mom, because I'm just not gonna bring mediocrity around my mom. And you gotta be tough, because my mama ain't nice. You gotta have some thick skin. She's not nice.
I mean, you can meet my folks. Anybody can meet my folks, honestly. It's just, if you my girl, you know, you're gonna end up coming to church with me. That's when you know that is real. But other than that, my house is open, so you can meet my family. They'll just interact with you just as if you're family. If you're my girl, when you start calling my mom, then that's something serious too.
Yeah.
But so it's gotta be church and call my mom. That's when I know it's shit. Other than that,
Wow.
other than that, it's an open family. You know, you can meet my family. Nobody gonna assume anything.
Right. I feel like meeting the family is different than the family accepting you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You can say, hey, they're gonna talk about you when you
Right.
leave.
Yeah.
That's real. That's what it is.
Church, you know, church family different too.
Oh my gosh.
That him.
That was roast in the name of Jesus.
Literally.
So what are y'all's pet peeves when it comes to dating?
Speaking for me. Don't talk to me. Please don't talk to me.
I didn't even get it out my mouth.
When somebody asks, I'm sorry. When somebody asks a question like about me, but you're there, you answer for me, that's just irritating. Don't do it. Dating likes to do it? No, don't do it. And being late, I guess having to wait on somebody. Like we said, we finna leave at 7 o'clock. Why are we leaving the house at 7:30? I'm irritated. Nights out of the room.
I can't stand people who complain with no action. You just sit there and complain about everything in the world and you have no solution for it. Like that's my biggest pet peeve. Thinking because we dated that I'm married to you. Like, just because we dated, I am in no way obligated to you like that. Like, you see them tweets, you know, y'all see them tweets where girls be like, don't give nobody your boyfriend no husband treatment. Y'all be seeing them tweets.
Make it sound like
Exactly. Or even in the reverse, it's like what that means. Like in my head, that means like you think I'm supposed to stay with you no matter what. Like of course, if I have those aspirations, we should be able to work this stuff out. But there is nothing concrete linking me to you. So stop thinking that I'm just supposed to sit here and put up with everything that we going through, or everything you do, just because we can't. Like, or don't think you're supposed to control or run my life or have access to everything or every part of me because we're dating. When y'all like dating exclusively and stuff like that, like it's only room for two people, like you, me, and you. So if you got an issue about something I'm doing, make sure it's your issue, not your homegirl issue, not somebody on social media issue, not social media's issue, your issue. And then if that's the case, bring it to me. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't work on no issue if I don't know about it. And if it's not your issue or not our issue, then why we worry about it?
Okay. So you saying you married, you're single until married, and then you're saying keep in-house stuff to in-house
It's not
stuff.
even just like in-house stuff, in-house.
Yeah.
Because it's okay to like go to people and get advice and think and all that stuff, but like if your homegirl got a problem with something I did that you don't, and your homegirl can bring her issue to you, and now it's an issue with you, it wasn't your issue before, so why is it your issue now? And it's like, if the people around you dictate how our relationship is going, our relationship not gonna last. Or what you see on social media, or what social media has to say about a relationship or whatever, is your aim or whatever, or how you judge how our relationship is going, then we're not gonna last.
When it comes to communication, like qualitative over like quantitative, basically. So like, I know that some girls that I've messed with in the past and want me to talk to them all day, but they do the same conversation 4 or 5 times. It's like, hey, what you doing? Oh, I'm in bed. What are you doing? Oh, I'm at work. And it's like, hey, where is this gonna go anywhere? You know? So I definitely take, having a deep conversation like maybe once, and then just checking in like, oh yeah, I'm here. I'm at work. I made it to class. Rather than just trying to talk all day about nothingness.
If you got time to talk all day, then you don't have a reason.
I guess everybody brother try to FaceTime me all day.
What?
All day.
Thanks. And then like me, like, I'm an entrepreneur.
What do y'all be talking to? Like,
I mean, I'm talking to nobody, but like, just like a side note, like I'm an entrepreneur. So if I was trying to talk to somebody, she would have to. If I was dating somebody that's an entrepreneur, she had to be able to respect my time and my business. Like, of course, I'm gonna try my best not to like put my business over you, and of course make time for you.
Right.
But you also have to be willing to understand like how my schedule can fluctuate, and you know how sometimes I have to be about like my business. So I would want to date somebody that can be around that and that can help me work around her and her schedule and be able to make some sacrifices for me just as I am for her. Like that's a little bit be one-sided thing.
I would say like a little advice for guys, like a text. If you're busy, a text goes a long way. We don't gotta text you back. We don't gotta call you. Just say, hey, I'm busy. I'll hit you up later. Boom. That solves all issues. It's the ghosting.
But I feel like,
Oh, that is some females like you just gotta watch TV. Really age.
sometimes after a while, it can be like, why are you always so busy? I mean, it's like, you have the same schedule this whole semester, so you understand why I'm still busy at the same time today. But, it doesn't really matter because you're like, now you're upset after like 4 or 5 times of me saying, I'm busy, I'll text you later.
I need to know who you dated. Period. Woo! Bye. Period. We know everybody gonna last. We'll talk about it.
It's really it's the word never. Like if the girl uses the word never and she's saying something like, you never spend enough time with me. Never say never because I do spend time with you. It's not enough that you would like it to. So that word, that word gets in my skin.
Either you build up the person you want to be with, or you put it down the person you have to be with. So it's like, and then especially dudes, like the way we were wired and created, we naturally have egos. Like we all got egos. Some may be bigger than others, but if you know that, why not use that to your advantage? It's like if you know that's how men are, and you want me to do something, don't try to shame me or guilt me into doing it. Like I guarantee you, if you complimented me or building me up into doing it, I would want to do it because I would want to prove you right. You know what I'm saying?
Anybody else got some pet peeves?
You.
Oh, Kyler! I will.
Asking a lot of questions is a pet peeve. It is.
Asking
These are
questions.
not questions
like,
that I
Asking
ask.
so many questions.
Asking questions you already have the answer to.
Sometimes they
We
don't
don't
know. That's why Jay's here. Y'all need somebody to back me up.
Because
Go ahead, Jay.
Why are you already coming off the bat doubting me?
no.
It's not doubting it. It's just asking questions to get understanding, and you take it as nagging. You take it as nagging.
Y'all
You
be
take it
y'all be
as.
asking a very
But how am I supposed to take it
What
when
is
you
it?
ask me the same question multiple times after you know the answer? I already gave the answer. There's clarification and there's overkill.
That's like okay. That's like me saying, Kyler, don't you have baseball practice today? And you say, I mean, yeah. So don't you have baseball practice today? Aren't you supposed to be at it? Like that's a question. It's not condescending, but it's just asking you a question, trying to understand why you're not at baseball practice.
Then why don't you just asking why
Are
you
you
not
not
at
at
baseball
baseball
practice?
Because like what?
Why? Because it's not simple to make too much sense.
We just want to make sure you knew.
You knew like we was like,
Yeah,
did
we
you
knew that you knew, but I knew.
Right.
But did you just like what did you
Like,
do?
Back to that.
Like, are you not gonna go?
Nigga too, because because part of me gets it, like with whole being honest and transparent and all that. But it's like, why do you need to know every single last detail about my life? Why? I mean, I get you, Kira. I mean, all that. But it's like, dang.
I agree with that. That's too much.
That is too much.
Like,
Girl, you
I
can make
mean,
it.
maybe I was gonna tell you after I finished my day. But if you asked me how I'm going 4 times, I don't got
Kill
nothing to
drop
tell
it
you.
He on it. I need y'all to be like a kill because he on it.
Kill man about some steel.
When you ask a question and then like your defense is automatically up, I guess. When you're not really willing to talk about it, but let's say you want to be open with communication, but if I do say something, you're you try to twist it on me, I guess. That's what I'm saying. Like, I bring up a problem, but you bring up something I did a month ago.
Okay.
Why are you we're not talking about that. We're talking about what's happening right now, how I feel about the situation, and that's it. Don't go back to a month ago where I sneezed in the wrong direction. You thought I said hey to somebody. But now we're talking about what you did.
Shame.
We're talking about
The wrong direction.
But yeah.
Like another big pet peeve for me is not trusting. So I think I'm a pretty trustworthy person. So and I'm open to it. So just ask. Don't ask too many questions.
Just ask a kid and don't ask too many questions.
Right.
What are too many?
You get 6.
You get 6.
Oh, I feel like that's a
6.
lot.
I do.
That's a lot.
3.
Oh,
You get about 3.
When you get 3, you get 6 with collar.
now this first
But
subject.
if I
Right.
That's one of your questions.
you'd be like,
Oh.
where'd y'all go? Oh, we went here.
Yeah.
What did you eat? Oh, I ate this. Oh, who was all there?
Who do y'all be
Where did y'all
talking
sit?
to?
Where did you sit? I was like,
Right, y'all
See, y'all two must be like chill, like laid back.
Because like, I know.
y'all don't be as chill and
No,
laid
no, no.
back.
I'm like, person, like I know,
believe
I have
that.
a kid, like I have a lot of but I'm not one of the females, like,
No.
I don't want to be all up under you.
Because I don't want you to be
texting
able
you
to
every second of the day.
Period.
Oh, he didn't text, like,
Right.
I'll be the forgotten. Oh,
Period. Nah, I really forgot.
I'm like,
Don't
the
forget
type.
We don't get anything you do. It's a difference.
See?
It's a difference. Anything you do. But not did like you just went out with your friends, like do like, oh, well, you cheated on me like last week.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna forget that. Like,
I mean, I feel like I'm not gonna forget that.
that's just like we don't forget stuff like that. But
And don't fill in the blanks for worst case scenario.
Thank you.
Don't assume. Don't assume.
Assume it's an ass out of you.
you from Alabama, y'all found them.
Y'all don't be showing us this in the beginning. Y'all be cool and chill.
With y'all. Yeah, right.
Women.
I just didn't know who y'all dated. I never said we were gonna talk after this because I don't understand. I'm gonna be nosy because this is okay. This is not okay.
I mean, we're not.
Sometimes you know, and you're like, I'm gonna try it, and then it's like,
Sometimes it's crazy.
That's so
It's the crazy. And I put up with it, and then you mad.
Maybe, okay.
But I don't feel like we try crazy because we want a relationship crazy.
no.
Crazy is sometimes. Yeah, let's go with that. Sometimes.
Let's go with exciting.
Oh,
Entertaining.
It's entertaining.
real.
Yeah.
To be crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
You never
And Aaron just laughing because I'm really like flabbergasted right now.
I don't think we used to use flabbergasted.
What? What you say?
He said he's never really
Thank you,
heard
Jay.
somebody use the word
You
flabbergasted.
heard it today.
I'm not
No.
sure if she asked. I clarified.
Thank you, Jay.
That's
Thank you.
communication.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you.
Take it or leave it.
I'm leaving.
Why do guys ghost?
It's over.
It's what?
It's over.
Okay.
So why not have an adult conversation? Because that was the next question someone asked with that question.
What is defined?
What do you mean
What
by
is ghosting? By ghosting to me
Come on, Jay.
is when we go from a heightened amount of communication and in a short period of time it just dies.
That is.
That's
Like we go from
ghosting.
talking every day to no talking at all. But,
Yeah.
like if I let conversation die down over time, I didn't ghost you. We just we fell off. Or, you know, if something drastic, if you do something drastic or something, then I feel like, you know, some people crazy. You feel me? So you gotta look out for yourself at the end of the day. So if something drastic happens, or it's an abusive situation, and you get ghosted, it was probably for that person's safety. Reason with that, but like ghosting, anything other than that, bro, like I honestly don't see why guys ghost. Like, you know, like it's you can sit down and have a conversation. Like that's two grown people. Now whether or not you receive it is on you. Because if I tell you we done and I mean that and you not trying to be done with me, of course I'm gonna ghost you and not respond to your messages and not talk to you. I'm done with the situation. We've had that. I told you that up front. You just don't want to let go.
But some guys don't have no conversation. They just stop talking. Can't speak for every guy. Oh.
So this is a non-ghost.
Okay.
gentlemen don't do that.
Exactly.
Lies. So
Nah,
I
that's just ain't been messing with a real gentleman. They perpetrate.
Oh.
right.
Okay, the loophole.
Kick him out.
I feel like sometimes we like to say
Shut it
emotions.
one more time.
Oh, get you a more mature dude.
Okay.
That.
Do
Like one
that.
of us.
That.
Well, not
Oh, wait, I don't
mistaken,
know.
but the ones that are listening.
The ones that are available. I don't.
So, I think those are
And he just said,
Open the fuck up.
No Tuskegee gentlemen were hurt in the making of.
period.
Presently.
Oh God.
She
Period.
pinching my leg behind.
I am not touching you. Oh, they gonna be alive. Got to go to work without me.
Stop.
Sad. Yeah. Sad.
This one is taken. Okay,
I feel like most of y'all are taking.
Oh.
Taking my Jesus.
Oh, next question.
Taking my Jesus.
We gonna move on next question for Dudu.
Poor dude.
Daily number 31 when they come.
Come on. Better?
Can you teach us seminar?
So we.
You know what?
No, for real. We need
I'm
it.
gonna plan it.
I'm gonna play.
Let's do it.
We need it. Why do guys spend a substantial amount of time getting to know a girl, acting like they want to be committed, but look for other girls in the process?
Somebody felt that question in their heart when they asked us.
Okay, so where is the rule that says we got to get to know you?
You did say that.
Unless we verbalize to each other and there has been input on both sides that we are exclusive, I don't know why you assume that I'm gonna only get to know you. We haven't sat down and said that, hey, I'm just getting to know you and figuring you out. You only ain't nothing saying that I can't get to know somebody else too.
Don't get defensive.
That was
No, I'm not saying that was a defensive answer, but I mean, girls talk to other guys too.
Exactly. You feel me?
You can't give it flex. Don't
I know.
flex.
I know.
There's plenty of times y'all have went out, and there's plenty of times you guys have went out and your girl's like, oh, girl, he's cute. Go get his number. You go get his number. It's just like that.
Or like y'all ain't got multiple dudes numbers in y'all phone.
Name of the pizza.
But
That's never happened to me.
So you don't got no homegirls?
I swear to God, that was a joke. You
no
two, that was a
homegirls,
joke.
so it's just-
No.
Somebody gonna die.
No, that was a joke. It was a
I know it's a joke, but it's just like, that's probably true for someone else, but I've never heard of that.
I mean, I found my number saved in the girl phone is homework.
Why would you be calling? Are you tutoring her?
Were you tutor? Okay, then hush. You're the tutor.
But even the
That's kinda rude.
homework is just suspicious of his name. Like, why? That
Put
just
some
raises questions.
books emoji.
Why you let someone name's homework? They don't work that.
Man, everybody got their way.
I wasn't tripping, but I was like, man, you know my name.
Right.
Why can't guys be 100 when it comes to just wanting sex before the relationship?
Okay, I don't like this. What type of female?
No. There are people that.
Some, no, for real.
Okay, what type of quality? Quality
That's not true.
female.
No.
Okay,
That's
from
You help.
No.
Use some help. Use some help. These are real questions. People when we ask these questions, they really want to know.
That's not our answer.
Okay, speak for me.
Yeah, they.
What type of female can I just walk up to and be like, hey, I just want to have sex with you?
Okay,
That's
that's
it.
not what it was saying.
That's what it.
Come on, explain.
It was saying like, okay,
Ain't that?
Explain when he gets done. Go ahead. Go ahead, Jay.
I mean,
Continue.
I don't want to walk up to somebody that I'm actually interested in and be like, I was trying to have sex with you. Or I don't want to walk up to somebody that I just want to have sex with and be like, I want to have sex with you, and that's it. Like, I feel like personally that's weird, and it don't work. It may work for some people, but it don't work.
I can't sit behind none of these. Go ahead and explain, Jay, what we actually do.
I just feel like the question more so was asking, like if you're texting, like you start texting a female and you know
You start to
straight up,
get to
like,
know a female.
you're not really
Into the female like that.
talk daily, you just be more so.
So what you're saying is from the jump, I should be
You
like,
asked me this question a while back.
I did.
You did. You asked me this
So you're
question.
saying like from the jump, you should
Yeah,
ask.
not like just walking up to her and be like, so.
You asked me how can you tell a female.
Oh, okay, because I feel like half the time someone's gonna get offended. And I've definitely dealt with people who are like, I'm not like, someone will say,
Oh my god.
I have like thick skin, and then you can say something and it's like offense right there, you know? So I just feel like it's communication at the end of the day.
I mean,
Okay.
some folks be ready.
You whispering stuff in my ear, okay?
You better catch the
I got
everybody begins it's perfect.
I know why some dudes do it. I'm not saying it's right. I mean, if the dude cold,
you next.
I'm not saying I do this or all dudes do this, but like some dudes do it because if their goal is to have sex with you, then they're gonna take the best route that they think to get to that goal. And if they think the best route to get that goal is to tell you up front, they're gonna do that. If they think it's to tell you I love you, they're gonna do that. I mean, that's not all dudes, that's just some.
Like Jason said, don't speak for him. So you can't speak on other dudes, you know? Every dude has their ways. Some dudes have ways of selling dreams. Some dudes have ways of being straight up. Just off of maturity level and honesty. That just means, you know, at the end of the day, if a girl wants to have sex with a dude, she's gonna implement that. So if a dude wanna have sex, sometimes he might, sometimes he won't. But girls want it just as much as we do. And you can't really, or I don't, judge a woman if she just out here having sex. Because if she likes sex, she likes sex. I mean, it ain't shit about it. As long as she don't got no type of disease or nothing that I can catch from her. You know, it's all good. You know? No. Like on some real shit. Just be honest. Like if she finna, never mind. Nah, but you know, just being honest and communicating. You know, if I wanna just have sex with you, I'm gonna let you know I just wanna have sex with you. If I wanna friends with benefits, I'll let you know I want to be friends with benefits. If I want to make you my girl, I'll let you know I want to make you my girl.
I just got what you just said.
What'd he say?
Nothing. Just keep it going. Keep it going.
But, you know,
How you school over?
it just depends on the dude, so you can't fault that on every dude.
Scoot back over here.
What's going on?
That's the right.
What's that?
I don't have sex, man. So hey, man, brother.
Jalen!
That's a if you save yourself for marriage, then you ain't got to worry about this question. Solution. Right.
Exactly.
There you go.
And now Jalen's back. And
Like me and Mateo.
be wholesome. Like Cortez and Akil.
Not
It's hard. It's hard, you know what I'm saying? And if you fall short, it's okay. Just start over.
They get back on
Not
track.
start
Get back on track. You feel me? Put the ball down there.
There is no right or wrong way, nigga. If you want to have sex, you want to have sex, dog. Damn. You can't be judgmental.
I'm not judgmental.
No, I know. I'm not saying.
He's not talking
I'm
about
not saying anybody on this panel or anybody in general, because you know people just be like, ooh, he out here fucking blah blah blah. He out here fucking So deep down inside, you gonna end up.
You out there fucking too?
It's okay. It is
Yeah.
okay. You know, that's on him to tell you his business. That's on her to tell you her business. You just gotta be honest. If you wanna have sex, have sex.
And I don't think women realize y'all have control.
We gotta come to y'all.
Yeah.
You can say no.
Our goal is to get with you. You probably get with anybody you want to.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
You know, with this hat on,
Well,
Ain't no
whoever
haircut.
asks this question, you got control.
Wait,
If you didn't know, now you
When this
know.
hat on, ain't no haircut.
yeah, when this hat on, ain't no haircut, and I mean the confidence is low key, you know, low to spit game at a female or a woman. So once I get this haircut, contacts in,
Not the context.
and
Yeah, we blind, we really can't see straight.
Yeah. you guys have the power, honestly. Y'all honestly do have the power, though.
Oh yeah, you are.
I ain't lying.
Steve Harvey.
does body count matter?
Negative.
Okay.
No.
No,
I just said it.
She just experienced. That's the only thing she experienced.
Just got to put my house on.
I'm not even gonna ask.
Honestly,
Exactly.
that's not my business.
That's before me.
In the past and the past.
Just let me know if you got this. That's the only question I'm asking. Have you ever caught something? Do you still have something? Because it could be attempted murder if she got something that's deadly and she fucked with you. Y'all laughing.
It's your bag. You know,
It's not funny, but
This is the way he said it.
Exactly. Don't ask a question you don't want to answer to. And if you know somebody is like, you know, the way they are, and that's something you like, I guess, normally talk against, like if you know guys at home, why are you communicating with them? If body count matters, you're just gonna become one of the numbers, and he's gonna ghost you.
Oh wow.
So.
That's not funny.
Oh, y'all.
That's not funny, exactly. Unfortunately. Jalen speaks for Jalen. Yeah.